You ever, you had a job and there's like a manager or some kind of person that comes in. Do you know who I am? Right. And if you think you're somebody, you should know who I am. Right. You should know who I am. Right. Because my life is very meaningful, and lots of people throughout time have waited for my life so we can all um, have meaningful lives. So people don't walk up to you and go, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?" Right. And so you should know who I am. Um, it's not important that I know who you are. If you're not doing anything meaningful, you're not the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. So it's not important that I know who you are. You're not doing anything meaningful, right? But it's important that you should know who I am, so you can enlighten yourself and be a meaningful person. You know, like Judah Krishnamurti. Right? Now, it's important that you know who Judah. If you're alive, you know who Judah is. Okay, it's not that important that he should know who you are. If you're a philanthropist who mass murders over money, because Hitler's not an important person. Right? Nostradamus had. That's not prophecy. That's just people connecting to tabloids and then sharing tabloids. Okay, that's it. I'm not being arrogant. I'm being intelligent. Listen, okay. And when someone's meaningful, okay. Nostradamus talked about Hitler, right? Okay. People get together in church every Sunday and talk about the book of Revelation because it's going to change the world. We're going to live the ways of the apostles. We're going to stop mass murdering each other over money. People like Hitler are no longer going to have influence in the world and be able to manipulate people into murdering each other over money. Okay. See how important it is that we all know who the Messiah is and all understand what he's talking about? Do you understand? Hitler, it's important not to be like Hitler. It's important to understand when you're acting like Hitler, you might want to walk up to me and say, "Oh man, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm a complete fucking idiot." You don't have to tell me, just go do it. Just go live the Lord's Prayer. Right? We don't need to talk. Because once you're being a meaningful person, once you're living the Lord's Prayer, you don't have to come and tell me, "Hey, I'm doing it, Earl." And I'm like, I already know you are, so it's like, cool. So you're living the Lord's Prayer in Jersey Shore, and I'm living the Lord's Prayer in the Gila National Forest. Zang, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't need to fly to the Middle East and go to the Mount of Olives and walk up a hill or anything like that. I don't need to do that, right? So it's not necessary. A lot of you guys have already done that. You've all done it for me. It's been pre-done, right? How many people have flown to the Middle East and go walk where they crucified Jesus Christ and relive that memory over and over again, right? It's lots of people, verily I say to you, when you pray, do it in private, and your Father who sees in private will reward you openly, right? You know what I'm saying there? Okay, so once you're living the Lord's Prayer, there's no need to hop into a plane, get a bunch of assholes with cameras and say, "Oh, it's happening now. He's walking to the Mount of Olives. And there he is. And now everybody's saying it is time for us to now live the Lord's Prayer." And now he will jump on a plane and fly back across the world where he can live the Lord's Prayer where he wants to live the Lord's Prayer. And do you see what I'm saying? Why does an idiot have to get in a plane, fly somewhere, talk face to face with another idiot? "Hey, let's kill poor people for money. We're brilliant. We're geniuses. We're in charge. We're large in charge. We're going to make lots of make-believe money." Why is that necessary? It's not necessary, right? We have satellites. It's in the book of Revelation. We have satellites. We have cell phones. Okay? The most humble, courageous, kind man in the whole world can pick up a cell phone. He's got 5G. I got home internet with T-Mobile, right? Dad had to go down there and pay money, which I have none. Okay, I do not have money. I have not had a job that makes money since the COVID, back in the COVID, February 2019, right? Since then, I've just been basically being like the caretaker of Dad's orchard and making sure that we're healthy and we're not having things that keep us unhealthy, and make sure everything's in order and everything does well around here. Because Dad's older, and it's nice to have someone around to make sure that everything's okay. And since we've been able to financially sustain ourselves, it works for us right now. Well, we're living the Lord's Prayer. I don't have to worry about any of the judgment of any of you people out there that lack the courage, the kindness, and the intelligence to stand up for the Lord's with me, being judgmental and saying, he's a bad person. He's a mooch. I'm a mooch. No, I call myself the Boo Radley of Doñana County. That's what I refer to myself as. You can ask a lot of people that. Boo Radley. I have a good sense of humor. I'm not very well read. That's one of the few books I've read. I haven't read very many. Reading's overrated. Most people don't comprehend what they're reading anyway. How many people have read the Bible and read the Quran, say it's never going to happen, and we are always going to mass murder each other over money because we're, insane? Boy, you don't read too good, do you? Okay? So, yeah. I haven't read the Bible from cover to cover or the Quran, but even I'm smart enough to figure out that, peace means peace and love means love, and that's what we were commanded to do. Right? Let's load this up. I'm going to go to bed. We'll talk tomorrow. Peace.